7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what up, Nikki
Hey.
P? What's going on? What up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Hello.
You know what time it is. It's Friday, TGIF, everybody.
It is Friday.
It is Friday. We made it another week.
We did.
We made it another week, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special Friday. It is a special Friday. Nikki P, why is it a special Friday?
Because I am 33.
Yes, indeed.
It is my birthday, everyone.
Yes, happy birthday to you. All right, I'm not going to sing the rest, but happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
I'm so happy that you're celebrating your birthday week. And yes, everybody, you get to celebrate it too because it's Friday, January 28th, and it is Nikki P's birthday.
1989. You know how many times I almost wrote 1989? Putting down the date today.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yes, indeed.
We made it. I made it to 33. We made it another week. I made it to 33.
Oh my God. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
And you've made it to...
It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, and on a little side note, 34 months, everybody.
Woo!
34 months. Clean and sober. I'm just doing the damn thing. I'm trying, I'm trying. This is big though, because Nikki P, 2 more months is 3 years. 2 more months is 3 years. That's kind of crazy. But
as I'm drinking my celebratory wine. I'm sorry.
You are celebrating for me. How about that? You're celebrating for yourself. You're celebrating for me. And you're celebrating for everybody because, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get into this show, this podcast, this YouTube sensation, whatever you want to call it. It is the hottest sensation on planet Earth. And you got to get with it. If you don't know, it is called Move. M-O-V-E, right there. M-O-V-E. M-O-V-E. There you go. Mixture of Variety Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is all about. Mixture of Variety Entertainment. Please give it up again. Studio audience, yes, indeed. Lots to celebrate.
Moving forward.
And never back, Nikki P.
Never back.
Never back. Especially,
you know what's back there? A wall.
A wall. Yes. You don't want to get stuck, just what are you going to do? Run into a wall? I mean, come on. Do what you got to do to maintain, even if it is 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, either way, you're moving forward. You're still moving forward. So that's what our motto is for 2022. And Nikki P, a month is already gone.
I can't believe it.
A month is already gone in 2022. I feel like we just said Happy New Year and now we're saying Happy Birthday. So that's wild.
I will add to a month already. Please, ladies and gentlemen, what we will need you to do to help move the movement will be to go into YouTube or Safari or Chrome and type in Mixture Variety, pod or no pod. And if you can please then subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It really is as simple as that. Just do it. Nikki P said it perfectly. That's all you got to do. Keep the movement moving. Right? Keep the movement moving. Help us help you. We're going to continue to bring this, exactly. We're going to, continue to bring hot content and we're going to help you. You help us. Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to keep upgrading. We're going to keep doing what we do. And that's just what it is. And if you don't know, now you know. It's a mixture of variety. I mean, a mixture of variety is, I always do that, a mixture of ideas and a variety of topics, which equals mixture of variety. It's a variety show. If you don't know, we've been doing this for the last year on YouTube, and hopefully you're a subscriber already and you're watching us. And if not, it's all good because every Friday night at 9 p.m. is when we go live. Okay, we have a live premiere or we have a live stream. Either way, it's live. So what is it? 9 p.m. Eastern, Friday night. All right? Cool.
Which is right now, right here.
The here and now. let's practice mindfulness, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that's just what we do. Speaking of mindfulness, let's just break down really quick, Nikki P, if you want to break down some of the topics that we talk about, because these are like the key topics. These are the major,
sure will.
The main things that we talk about in the show, and these are like the key issues.
Oh, by the way, I just threw out the jelly beans today.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
And I really
Yeah.
All right. That was a show, everyone. Bean
That was the
Boozled.
show. Go back and check it out. We're in season 3, episode 3. Go check us out. We have 2 full seasons already, 20 episodes each. And now this is season 3, episode 3. So there's a lot to pick from, a lot to choose from. Some you will like and some you will not. But Nikki P, break it down for the people.
We talk about mental illness, mental health, addiction, sobriety, recovery, experiences in a halfway house and rehab, LGBT life, relationships, current events and news, sex, hip hop, mindfulness.
Yes, indeed. Sex, relationships. We're going to be talking about it all tonight. Let me tell you that. Mindfulness, we just stop for a second. Just everybody pause and we take a slow, deep breath when you hear the mindfulness bell, because this is what we do when we talk about mindfulness a lot. Mindfulness is intertwined into a lot of shows that we would do. And when you hear the bell, everybody just take a slow, deep breath and remember that you are in the here and now. And this is where life is. And this is where life consists of, right here and right now. Here we go. All right. Everybody see that nice little pause? That's all it takes. Yes, that was nice.
I've done that all day today, people, but by choice.
Yes, that's
Not
good.
because I needed it.
Yeah. Either way, it's good to do.
Also, UFOs and aliens, conspiracy theories, random topics, and so much more.
So much more.
But above all, Patient Zero.
Above all, Nikki P.
Positive
energy and laughs.
Laughs. Oh my.
That's right.
We should
That's
just do a show where we like use our hands for the whole show.
Just like only sign language.
Like
we can kind of. I mean, if people have been watching us, yeah. If people have been rocking with us for a minute, they might actually know. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? You know, sex, relationship. You know, yeah, a little bit of
little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Exactly.
All right.
So, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, the disclaimer. You know, I gotta say, just for people that come in here for the first time, don't know what the hell is going on. The disclaimer is, if you are hypersensitive or get butthurt easy, this podcast is definitely not for you. Sick and twisted dark humor, vulgar uncensored language, and politically incorrect conversations are just some of the things
and fun
you'll hear on Mixture of Variety, which means listener discretion is definitely advised. And then that would be, you know, when the horn comes in. I actually forgot to do the air horn for Nikki P's birthday too. I wanted to do that, but I'm doing it on a broken phone right now. Wait. Yeah. Delayed reaction. I gotta fix that.
There it goes.
Yeah, there it goes. So,
all right, my hair is doing this thing that I don't like.
It looks really good, though. It looks like birthday hair. Birthday hair.
Everyone's like, why don't you do a different hairstyle? Well, it's the same style, just curled at the bottom. Bam. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. It looks
How
like
about if something isn't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Good advice. It looks like it's longer, but I guess that's just me.
So Patient Zero got to witness me curling my bang.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yep. You know, we're talking about the podcast. We're talking about trying to make changes and trying to upgrade and what we're going to do next. And what about this? And what are the YouTube statistics? Hold on a second, Patient Zero. I have to call you on Instagram. I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? Look at this curl. I'm like, oh my God. Yep.
But of course, at the very end.
Yes, exactly. Oh my God. I don't even have my tea with me, Nikki P. That's not cool. I don't have cold tea.
Some wine and water.
Yeah, that's good. Water would be good. All right, so.
Alrighty.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a third co-host of the show, and she goes by Granny, and she's somewhere in the studio audience, and we just love her to death because she has Alzheimer's and
Not in
dementia.
her VIP section.
I don't know where she is actually right now. She's doing her own thing. She's like celebrating. Any chance she gets to celebrate, she's gonna celebrate. So she's celebrating for Nikki P right now.
Yeah.
It's
She's
kinda,
actually smoking DMT right now, but
that's
I'm
definitely she's on another planet right now. And she's just doing her own thing, and she got gang tats, and she brings a 3-foot dildo to her with her to the show, and she's just a mess, and we had to make her a co-host of the show, and that's why we love her.
Because her 100th birthday was on our 100th audio show.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. I would say that's kind of wild. So many reasons why we love Granny, but I don't know. I hope she's safe. I hope she's all right. I hope she's doing her, her thing. She's definitely not. But we love her. What are you gonna do? We love her. We love that lady. You can follow her directly at
Granny Dildo
on Instagram. Can you believe it? That's not a joke. At Granny Dildo. Somehow she figured out social media, and that's where she's on. And she actually posts and she does shit, and she has followers. So definitely check her out at Granny Dildo. Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news. And the breaking news comes in the form of a segment that we like to call Mini Holidays. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Mini Holidays. Why? Because every day is a motherfucking holiday.
It's my birthday.
I like turtles. I like turtles.
And we love turtles.
We love turtles, and we love the Turtle Kid. He's back in business. He wanted to come by for season 3, and he's been here, so we're rocking with him.
We are until
Nikki
he
P,
abandons us again.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see he wanted his picture on your birthday banner? Did you see him? He was like, "Where's Waldo?" Did you find him?
No, hold on.
Yeah, he's on there. He's
on
your
you?
No, he's on
Panda.
No, he's on your birthday banner, the IG one that I made.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's like, where's Waldo?
Can I look quick? Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, sure. That's so funny that you didn't find him yet, because I specifically put him in. Like, where's Waldo?
Oh, I see him. Oh, this is great.
Yes,
love it.
That's awesome. And he says happy birthday to you as well.
Oh, thank you.
That's why he wanted me to put his picture on there. So let's see what we got. Mini holidays. I mean, mini holidays. Let people know about mini holidays real quick while I pull it up, Nikki P.
Well, here at Mixture of Variety, we believe every day is actually a holiday.
Word
And
facts.
luckily for us, there is a list 600 days of the year, 365 days of the year, which will compose of a list of mini holidays. Some are funny, some are very serious, and some make absolutely no sense. But we, Patient Zero and I, feel that every day is truly a holiday, and we should be grateful and thankful for the things we do have instead of hateful and resentful for the things we do not have. So here we go. Holidays for Friday, January 28th, 2022.
Yes.
Nikki P's birthday!
Yes, indeed. I was going to say the first one, the most important one, we did discuss already, but Nikki P's birthday. Yes, indeed.
Woo. It is also Daisy Day.
Daisy Day. Are you a fan, Nikki P?
No.
Me either.
And it's also like, it's January 28th. Why would we celebrate Daisy Day?
Yeah, very true. It's not even like a winter flower or anything. I think I'm allergic, actually. It's also Data Privacy Day. All right, that's exciting. Isn't that exciting, guys?
No.
Data Privacy Day. All right, let's keep moving. Oh, this is really exciting too. What's the next one?
Earned Income Tax Credit Awareness Day.
All right.
There's
fantastic.
A lot.
These are just amazing today. I hope you guys are still with us. All right, it's Global Community Engagement Day. All right, this was good. Global Community Engagement Day. I guess you could take that how you want to take it, but I take it as a positive, uplifting, motivating day, maybe.
I'm here for the next one, which is International Lego Day.
Oh, yes, indeed. Now we're talking.
Can I just say I had the old school Legos that came in the red container. And then
Wow.
the slide-on yellow thing, the actual Lego base, and you'd build off of that.
Wow.
You remember that?
Happy
No,
45th
everything
birthday.
now is so high tech when it comes to Legos.
Yeah, no, it is. It's amazing what they've
that
done.
was the original Lego thing.
Absolutely. Well, happy 44th birthday, Nikki P, and thanks for showing your age. It's also National Activity Professionals Day. Did you kind of do that? No, not today. You didn't. Why would you?
What? I mean,
birthday. What kind of national activity?
I took
actually,
I spod.
Yeah, that's a National Activity Professionals Day. I don't know what the fuck that is. What's the next one? Oh, this is fantastic. I wish we were celebrating this right now.
Me too. It is National Big Wig Day.
Yes. National Big Wig Day. Absolutely. Oh, big shouts to my brother, too. It's my brother's birthday, too. I almost forgot.
Oh, sorry. Happy birthday.
Go through half the show, and I forgot. Happy birthday, Ken. Happy birthday.
Ken, my Aquarian brother.
That's right. Twin brother.
National.
Yeah, absolutely not. National Blueberry Pancake Day. You know what? I used to not be a fan, but now I'm definitely a fan. Like I want some right now, but also I didn't eat today, so
yeah,
I want everything. You know, I'll eat National Fun at Work Day. My
bad. Guys, it is National Fun at Work Day.
All right, yes, National Fun at Work Day. I mean, you know, I guess you should try to make every day fun, right?
I have fun at work.
Well, there you go. Much more important. Yes. Much more importantly, though, Nikki P, it is National Kazoo Day. We're hitting them out of the park today, Nikki P. These are great.
It is National Preschool Health and Fitness Day. Oh, what fun. Right.
Yeah, what fun. You see the kids running without masks. You see that? Yeah. Not these days. They're outside with 2 masks. It's also Pop Art Day. Nikki P, what is pop art? Just popular art?
Oh, like my Golden Girl picture. How like their faces are in different colors.
Yes. Okay, I got you.
Oh, it is Rattlesnake Roundup Day.
Whoa. Nikki P and I have not yet seen a rattlesnake, but we have seen signs that say.
I've seen a rattler.
No, I mean like together.
Oh.
Yes. Well, especially going out west. I'm sure you've seen some.
I sent you the video.
Yeah, that's right. That is right. And at that day, you know, she was celebrating, but not currently. Last but not least, Nikki P, end it with the bang, please.
Okay, I will. Thank Plug-in Developer Day.
What the hell does that mean?
What?
What does that mean? I'm not sure. But that's how we go out with a bang, ladies and gentlemen, and as we always do. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Mini Holidays for this beautiful January 28th, Friday evening. Give it up one time, give it up one time. Fantastic. So,
we did
it. One of the things that we definitely should have done, you know,
what?
Since we were already talking about how we're going to tweak the show and whatnot, one of the things we should have already done is talk more about what we were going to talk about.
Oh, sorry.
But it's all good because as you can see underneath where it says please subscribe, like, and share and all that, underneath there, obviously, you know, it says episode 3, season 3, relationships and hookups or relationships or hookups, whatever.
The little Bumble icon.
Yeah. And you can see all that behind us. Exactly.
What is OKC?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I mean, a lot of these are for straight people.
Oh.
The only one I know is that's the Tinder Flame, which I guess could be used for both. I don't even know if any of these other ones could be used for both. But yeah, you guys get the idea, and you had an idea, and you can also read what we were actually talking about. But yeah, what we're gonna get into today, Nikki P.
What?
Relationships and or hookups. I mean, it's kind of like and/or it's kind of like relationships or hookups, relationships and hookups, relationships. It really just depends. And one of the reasons
on the mood.
It depends on the mood. And the thing is like Nikki P thought of this idea because I have been single for, let's just say, 3+ years. That's enough to. I'm a born again virgin. Well, actually, no, I'm not. Relationships is different than hooking up. Obviously, that's the whole idea about the show. Like hooking up and being in a relationship. So I have not been in a relationship for 3+ years, like 3.5 years. That's fucking insane. But Nikki P, on the other hand, on the other side of the spectrum, has been in a relationship for 4 years. So it's kind of like we balance each other out in what we're talking about today. All right. We have some things here. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. Do you want to say something before we get started?
No, let's just get right into it.
Let's just get right into it, huh?
Ew.
Let's get right into it.
Dried sugar, which is
it's interesting.
Ew, it's a fucking old jelly bean juice.
Ew. The nasty ones?
Definitely. There's a
I can't
lingering...
believe she just put her finger in random, crystallized powder and tasted it.
I mean, it's my home. Yeah, it definitely was.
It wasn't like you were on the subway and you were like, what's this?
It definitely was. No, it was only the sugar, but I could definitely get a linger of something gross behind it.
Oh my God, it's so disgusting. Yeah, you guys got to check out that show that we did. It was Bamboozled.
I even debated throwing it out today. I'm like, should I?
Oh, it was so terrible.
Should I put it in a bowl for people to have when they come over tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know what? They might be coming out of my garbage to do just that.
Oh my God. People just take like one or two or like a handful.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine just a handful? Just, people come over your house. Oh, let me just take a small handful. That'll be
dirty bandage, mouthwash, boogers, and vomit all in one.
All in one. Can you imagine? Oh, that was.
I'm taking them out of the garbage after the show.
That was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun, but it was so disgusting, and I could not get the taste out of my mouth. I couldn't. Brushed my teeth 40 times, went to sleep, woke up in the middle of the night, still tasted it. I was like, what is happening? All right. So, first off, Nikki P and everybody else out there, do you prefer a relationship or a hookup? It's a basic question.
That's a loaded question, though, I'm going to just say.
Give it to me.
So, of course, I'm in a relationship, so I prefer a relationship, right? But I've hooked up with people, and I enjoy hooking up.
Wow, that was loaded. Do we still have time? Are we okay? Yeah, that was.
So I think both are good for what you're looking for in that moment.
Yes, agreed. I think my mistake was, Nikki P.
Mm-hmm.
I consistently was in a relationship for like 10, 11 years, like we were talking. I think actually like 11 years. It was like one boyfriend after another boyfriend after another boyfriend. I don't think I was single for more than like a month or two in between.
I think so.
Really, seriously. My last one, I was
like it's
my
a
last
goldfish.
One, yeah. I mean,
my last goldfish.
My last one was interesting because it was, I was actually having sex with this new guy on our bed, but I was still living with him, like the old guy. Yes. So yeah, that was a little bit. That wasn't even a month or two. That was like, let's get right into it.
Yeah, but I will say, and one thing I think you and I have very in common, we're short-lived people. In a sense, like you and I could be in a relationship, we could hook up with someone, we could end that one relationship and then be in a new relationship with that hookup.
Oh yeah.
Like we're short-lived. Or if we're single and a hookup presents itself, Like, yo, you got 3 days to make something happen. If not, like, this is what I mean. We're short-lived people. It's like that 3 days I was so into it. I was like fantasizing about it, but like, day 4, I'm over it.
Yeah. Yeah, that could definitely happen for sure because, you know, how many hookups, I think we're going to get to this too, like how many hookups have I had where there was absolutely no feeling attached? No. Absolutely nothing, you know, and then there's been a couple that I kind of worked its way into like a relationship because of that. Exactly like you were saying, like that's kind of, you know, it was like have sex a couple times and then not thinking that this is going to potentially be something, but then it does. It ends up being something. But I think it's all mentality too. If you're looking for that, then you're going to find that and you're going to want to pursue that. If you're not looking for a relationship at all and you're only looking to hook up, then you're just going to, you know, be in that mind state. Yeah. For how long? Who the fuck knows? Here I am in 3.5 years. I mean, like, really, who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? I don't know. All I know, and Nikki P, I've said this a million times on the show, the longer that I stay single, the longer that I want to be single. I don't know if you guys can relate or not, but the longer that I am single, the longer I want to be single.
I mean, I believe it.
You know, there's definitely been times.
The longer I'm in a relationship, the more I want to be single. But it's true. But what I have to say, it goes with the other question. So I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk.
All right. Sounds good. So what is your favorite part of a relationship and your favorite part of a hookup? I mean, I know my answer. Go ahead.
I mean, a relationship, you know, you're in a relationship. You're learning about someone. You're having fun. You're getting to know each other on a deeper level to hopefully where it is a friend dynamic as well as like a lover. Like you don't care. Favorite part of a hookup? It is a hookup and you could do whatever the fuck you want and go balls to the wall and like you might never have to see the person again.
Yes, indeed.
And hopefully you've left a lasting impression, I would like to say.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hopefully it was a good lasting impression. But you know,
or not.
Sometimes not. But the thing is, even if it was an embarrassing, horrible first impression and last impression, it is the last impression, and you never have to see this guy or girl again, like you said. So that's it. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to dwell on anything because it already happened and it's over. Definitely the no strings attached thing I love. Definitely, you know, not having any ties to this person, not having the relationship fights and not having the relationship texts. Where are you? You said you're going to be here 10 minutes ago. Where are you now? What are you doing? What are you, you know, all that, or just like the fights in general. But at the same time, on the flip side of that, being in a relationship definitely has its pros. You know, I always weigh the pros and cons, and a lot of what we're talking about today is like the pros and cons. But I would definitely say growing with somebody, you know, like sharing a life and like growing together, that's a beautiful thing. Coming home, you know, if you're living with that person, coming home with that person and having another person in the house, you know, another person to do things, another person to, you know, obviously whatever. And I would say my favorite parts of relationship too is that the sex could be wild and out of control at any time, and you always know that there's somebody there. Like if it's a hookup, it's like a possibility, or it's just like, you know, a cancellation, as I call it on Grindr. You know, where you get all ready, you get dressed up, you get everything, and then you just get ghosted. Well, that cancellation sucks sometimes. But if you know that you're with somebody, and then at the same time, not only are you with somebody, you could be like the craziest freak ever and just go wild and go balls to the wall, literally sometimes. And you know what I mean? and just be like, hey, you know me and I know you and I know what you like and you know what I like, and let's get down to business and make it happen as much as you want because you're living together. Oh, I just got a Grindr notification. Hold up, please.
Oh, perfect.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
All right.
What's the next one?
Favorite relationship you ever had, along with the hottest hookup you ever had.
Woo!
Oh, geez.
I mean, Nikki P,
There's
you
a
have to say.
few.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to answer it kind of a certain way right now. What's your favorite?
I mean, of course, I love my relationship I'm in now. It's been my longest relationship ever.
Yeah.
You know, it's not super toxic. No, it's not toxic at all. We're like kind of actual adults, like doing our thing.
Yeah.
But like, this is the difference between a relationship in your 30s as opposed to my second longest relationship, which was in my late teens, early 20s, which was super toxic and crazy.
Yes.
You know, like I'm getting stories told about me that like I smashed someone's change jug and I shoved all the change in my handbag because I was all fucked up. And then the ex-boyfriend at the time threw out my bag of clothes, which I had the handbag of change, and then it smashed his windshield.
Yeah.
The cops are there. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, damn, I gotta leave. And then we're making up 2 days later.
Yeah.
You know, so there's that, which I'm like, yeah, that was quite the relationship, but like that wasn't the relationship.
Yeah.
And I will say this relationship is one of my favorites because you know what? I'm not micromanaged. I'm not like, oh my God, where are you going? When are you going to come home? Blah, blah, blah. I can't take that shit.
No, I mean, me either. That's what I was saying. Like,
I'm a very independent gal. You know, I might have a plan set in stone for a year. And then, you know, when the day comes, I could be like, I just don't feel like doing that anymore. And I feel like doing this now.
Yeah.
Again, short-lived human over here. Okay, so
And then the other part of that is
hottest hookup I ever had.
Yes, indeed. Besides me and you.
I will say I've had a good fair share of hot hookups, but
all right. A fair share.
One that really stands out. I mean, again, even with my boyfriend, I thought we were going to be a hookup, and then we weren't.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens like that. Sure.
But then I had a nice hookup.
Way back in the day. Way back in the day, right?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I wasn't 33.
No, you were not.
But
32 and a half.
What?
You were 32 and a half now. Oh, cool.
I'll never. What?
No, I mean that's.
Oh, are you waiting for me to go?
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm not going yet. I want to hear about this. So back in the day.
Anywho, I'm sure I wasn't looking hot at all, and I wasn't feeling hot either. But I remember going into this place, I felt like I looked like a lesbian. And I'm just, hey, what's going on? Talking, and I meet this random fella who actually introduced himself to me. And I was like, hi, and just talking. I just got out of a relationship a day prior.
Wow. All right.
Look at that.
I like that. That's why I love you.
But yeah, we were just like chatting and blah, blah, blah. And before I know it, he like messaged me and was like, oh my God, I meant to say bye, but I didn't. You have a great personality. I want to see you again. And I'm like, well, I'm leaving this destination. You want me to come over? Mind you guys, it's at like a parent's house. It's 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, at a parent's house. And all I know, I was like, please watch out for my high heels. They're $1,000 shoes. Like, I was just being a fucking bitch. And all of a sudden, I'm in a living room and I'm just making out with this guy. And next thing you know, our clothes are off and I'm going to town. He's going to town. And it was probably like a 3-hour endeavor, which was pretty magical.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
it really got down and dirty.
When it happens like that, and then it turns out to be 3 hours, those are by far the hottest.
And I will say, unexpected. You know, I feel bad. I felt a little bit like this person was like, "Oh, is this going anywhere?" And I'm like, "Hey, I just got out of a relationship less than 24 hours ago."
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I mean, again, it was a hookup, and that was that, and we had a great time, and
awesome.
that.
Well, I'm
We
jealous.
digressed.
No, not even. That was a great story. All right. No, that was great. All right, so let me see, Nikki P, because now I had some time to think, but I was listening at the same time. My favorite relationship, right? Yeah, favorite relationship I ever had. I honestly think that my favorite relationship was my first relationship. And the reason why I say that is because it was so wild, chaotic. I mean, super chaotic, out of control, always something going on, anxiety ridden, nonstop. Yes. It was nonstop like that. It was nonstop. You know, it'd be like he would bring a lot of drugs to the table. I would bring a lot of drugs to the table, and that was our relationship. We would do a lot of drugs, and we would have a lot of sex, and that's just what it was. And also, he had a baby arm. The biggest that I've ever been with in a relationship, I should say.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like a win-win. But when you have two fucking psychotic drug addicts that are both, you know, undiagnosed bipolar and whatever the fuck he had. His mom was a crackhead. His mom was a real crackhead. Like crackhead. And I mean, I remember like jumping, like ripping the screen off and like running after him. I remember the cops coming a couple of times, if not a few times. I remember it was just like in that sense at that time, it was just so wild. But at the same time, it was just exciting. You know, it was just exciting. You know, I had relationships where like it was more tender and more, you know, loving and stuff like that and down to earth. And, you know, especially because one relationship I was actually engaged and I actually thought that was going to, you know, end up being something. It was a godsend, you know, interaction for that to, you know, go our separate ways because people like you already knew that was not, you know, not a healthy thing. And I was blinded for a long period of time. But that was just like, I don't know. It was like just a relationship and it was just like, it is what it is. I really enjoy that excitement and stuff like that. Not these days. Obviously, you know, first of all, I'm way too old for that shit. I'm fucking sober. You know, I'm definitely not looking for that chaotic nonsense anymore. No. But when I'm 25 years old and it's the first time that I ever had dick in my life, you know what I mean? Like I suppressed that shit for 25 years. You didn't know how
to handle it. Yeah.
For 24, 25
and
years.
And neither did your brain.
No. Then it was just like, I need to have as much sex as possible. And I need to go, you know, just as crazy as possible. I don't care what happens or, you know, whatever it is.
So thankfully for everyone, Patient Zero and I did not know each other 15 years ago.
I mean,
because it would have been on.
It would have been on. We would have been writing letters from prison. Like she would have been in one prison. I would have been in one prison. I mean, probably. You know how many times I remember like driving and I was counting how many like mollies I had or how many ecstasy pills I had or how many pain relievers I had or how many, you know, narcotics I had or whatever I had. And I would just be driving and like just praying to God that I wouldn't be pulled over, you know, and there'd be a couple times where like the cops would come behind me, but it'd be pulled over the person behind me. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Just terrifying situations. Okay. So anyway, That's how you digress in a podcast. My favorite hookup. Nikki P knows all about this one.
Which one?
This was about, I want to say, a year and a half ago, maybe like a year and a half ago. I was on Grindr, which, if you guys don't know, is a app for, gay hookups or whatever. It's definitely not for relationships. Nobody's looking for a relationship on there. So everybody's looking to hook up. Talking to this guy, I think he hit me up first, and we were just talking. In one of his pictures, he had a chain, not like a chain like I'm wearing, like you could barely see.
Okay.
He had a chain like a fucking
dog collar.
Yeah, but even like bigger than that. You remember Naughty by Nature?
Yeah.
Remember that guy, Tretch?
Yeah.
He had a chain like that. Okay, so he had a chain like that with a lock, with a fucking lock. And like sunglasses, and he was like, whatever. And I thought it was the hottest picture in the world. And I saw a couple of his other pictures, and I was just like, wow, yeah, I hope this actually happens.
Okay.
So he actually came over, and I'm thinking when he came over that he was gonna look a certain way. But he came over wearing that same fucking chain. He came over wearing the same fucking chain and the lock as he was in the picture. Like, he actually wears this around.
Oh.
And I was so turned on by that. But Nikki P, this is the part that is a lot of fun. And I'll leave out the rest of the details. You guys could use your imagination.
Okay.
But I could not walk for like 2 days. And I had a pain in my lower back for like 4 days.
Damn.
Yes.
Was the chain being worn?
Yes.
During?
Yes. Yes, it was. And I was like, all right, let's do this. You know what I mean? I was like, I already know who's gonna be on bottom. I already know who's gonna be the bottom, bitch. Yeah,
I literally have to take this more than anything, but I can't. Okay.
What? What'd you say? You have to take this?
Yeah, a call, but whatever.
Oh, I got you. Well, we got. Okay, go ahead.
Was there a time you actually caught feelings after a hookup? I mean, yeah, as in like, are we gonna do this again?
Yeah.
You were really fun. I think I was really fun.
Yeah.
But like, also, I am the person who will text someone and be like, yo, you haven't written me back. I don't know why. I thought we had a great time. But I've also realized it's other people too. People are fucking scared.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I feel like people are scared to have feelings. And again, I'm not saying like catching feelings the first time you hook up, but like, yo, you want to do it again, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Is it something, or was it actually just a hookup?
Right. And see,
I don't know. I find people like you and I were very, like, I can cut off feelings very easily.
Oh, yeah, easy.
It's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Thing.
I think it's, yeah. I think it has a lot to do with like our past experiences and whatnot also.
Yeah.
For sure. That we could just cut it off and just have, no feelings at all. I think the best scenario actually is friends with benefits. And that's why friends with benefits, like if you're cool with somebody, you could kick it with somebody, but you don't have like the relationship like label. To me, I can do that. I haven't.
Okay, but how would you feel? And I want to take something that I know someone's going through.
Okay.
And they got out of a very lengthy relationship and then started hooking up with a guy who he makes it known, he's honest. He's like, oh, just so you know, I'm hooking up with 5 other girls.
Mm.
But then you want these girls like buy you shit, get you shit, take you on trips and shit. To me, someone like that is a loser.
Mm.
I don't know. Like, I feel like you're hooking up with girls for what? To get free shit?
I mean,
to get your ego stroked? To fulfill your low insecurities? Like, I don't know. That's where my mind goes.
I think all the above. I think all the above. I think everything that you said. I wouldn't feel comfortable being one of those girls.
No.
I mean, like, what are you, my pimp? And not only that, are you my pimp and I'm gonna buy you shit? Right? And like, I don't know.
Or you want shit from like, you want luxury items because you know where I work and shit?
Right.
For what?
Yeah.
No thanks.
I mean, you know, hey, people are gonna do what they're gonna do. I mean, these people exist because there's people that are actually interested and want to actually follow through and be with these people. Otherwise, they wouldn't exist. You know, I mean, and we wouldn't be talking about it. But you know, at the same time, as a friend with benefit, like none of that shit, like you were talking about, but like a friend with benefit. If my friend, who was a friend with benefits, was hooking up with. Right. Well, let's say, yeah, you were my friend of benefits, but you were hooking up with like a couple other guys. What I choose not to hook up with you anymore, or keep it moving and we keep messing around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not because I'm not gonna be jealous for any reason or think that there's a problem with you going around and doing the same fucking thing that I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you do, then you caught feelings. If you do have a problem with that, then you caught feelings, and you have to talk to this person and be like, you know what? I know we're friends with benefits, but I want to take this to a different, you know, a different level, whatever.
Level or not. Yeah.
Yeah. What did we just do? Was there a time we caught feelings, right?
Yep.
After hookup? Okay, so pros, I guess we can, you know, end it with this, with these questions. Pros of relationship, cons of a relationship. Pros, cons.
Pros and cons. Pros, you have someone there all the time. Cons, you have
someone there all the time. Yeah. Yes.
Ha ha ha.
Yes, exactly.
No, but seriously, pros, you have someone there.
Yeah.
You have your companion for life. I don't know. Yes, I am in a very lengthy relationship. Do I enjoy the relationship? Yes, but I'm not like your ideal relationship person. I'm really not.
Yeah, because you're independent as fuck, though. You know what
I'm
I mean?
always like, hey, I'm going to be here for 5 hours. Are you going to be downstairs for 5 hours? Yes. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nikki P, can you not bother me for 3 hours? I'm doing my thing. Absolutely. Don't bother me for 3 hours, too.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
That's very
I'll
healthy.
be on my Pornhub subscription.
I thought you were going to say
that you
podcast.
also know about.
I thought you were going to say podcast because you said like the P came out and you were like, I'm going to be on my Pornhub, my Porncast. Porncast. There you go. Yeah, I think that's very healthy, Nikki P. I think especially if you're living with somebody and you see them all the time and you're around them all the time, you need your fucking space. You have to. What are you going to get? What are you going to be smothered and just be on top of each other all the time? Like that is actually where more of the fights and the arguments and the, you know, everything else that comes up. And that's definitely been in my experience too, you know, when it's just smothering and let's do everything together. And let's like, you know, can I have a couple hours to myself? And then like,
can I have some of your food? No.
Yeah.
Make your own.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Absolutely.
But you remember when I was hooking up with that guy and then he like loved me? It was when I was in college. I don't know if you remember. You were in Albany.
Okay.
And then he started like loving me and then asked me every morning how I slept.
Oh.
And I would get so annoyed by like the end of half a month. So I just start saying like random things. I would say, oh, my friend and I, we slept outside in a hammock. We slept in a tent. Like I just started saying shit because I was getting so annoyed.
Yeah, right.
Can't. Cons of a hookup when they get feelings.
Yeah.
And you have none.
Yeah. That's rough. That's really rough. When you, cause like, I mean, you try not to be, you try to a certain extent, you try not to be mean. And you're just trying to like, you know, make sure that they know, oh, well, you know, I had some fun, but I'm not really looking for anything. But if it's more than that and they're going to keep coming at you, it's just like, all right, listen, motherfucker.
I want to hear how patient Zero puts on a letdown from a hookup because I think it would be hilarious.
Oh man, how do I put down a hookup? You know what? I just ghost the fuck
You
out of
block them.
Yeah, I just ghost the fuck out of them. Exactly. I don't have time for that mess. I don't have time for that mess. I mean, it's one thing if you're just like gonna say something or text me if you do have my phone number, which most of the time you don't. If you're gonna text me or something like that and just say like what's up or whatever, and I'll say what's up. But if I think it's going in that direction and I sense that, nope, you're dead to me. I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you around town.
Peace.
Yeah, see you when I see you. Deuces. Pros, cons. Yeah, so you said everything about the pros and cons as far as that. Relationships is definitely positive in that sense to have somebody around and stuff like that. But I think because like we were talking, I don't know if it was last episode when we were talking about how we were talking about like how we grew and how we changed in the last 5 years. And it was just like how I don't have to depend on somebody, because I really did. I had to depend on somebody so much, Nikki P, because my self-esteem was shit. My self-image was shit. My self, confidence was shit. Everything was shit. So I needed to get that energy off of somebody else. So that means if the good and the bad. So that means if I was having a good time with them, then also I'm having a good time with them. But I'm not going to speak up and say anything if I have a problem with something or if I have an issue, if the other person is not happy, because my main focus was making that person happy and keeping that person happy and not worrying about, myself. When you're in a relationship, you're not your other half. You know what I mean? You're two holes, right? WHOLE. Two holes.
Oh,
you're not like one.
Holes?
Yeah. Because then just in case something happens, like you're still whole, you're not half.
Yeah,
I had to
you
learn
shouldn't be in a relationship because you're unhappy.
Yeah.
You should be in one because you actually want to be in one.
Yeah. So that takes away about 2 years out of my 2 5-year relationships. About like 3 years was just like kind of fun and exciting, whatever. And then the last 2 years, it was just like, I'm not really feeling this. I mean, as you know exactly what I'm talking about when you have somebody that's like so strict and not
like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like not seeing my point of view at all, just whatever. All right, let's end it with this, Nikki P.
All right.
Craziest relationship, craziest hookup.
I mean, we kind of went over that.
Yeah, I was about to say that. We kind of
But I'll reiterate I've had a lot of crazy relationships that I didn't even intend for them to be crazy. But I will say it shows where you are in your fucking mental age, too.
Mm-hmm.
My crazy relationships was when I was being crazy.
Yes.
And although I still am crazy and I still have crazy thoughts in a healthy, fun way, I guess you could call it, like, I don't know. We're not throwing shit out of windows here.
Yeah. Right.
Our last crazy adventure or altercation was a few years. It was like literally 2.5 years ago.
Mm.
And it's when I was going through something traumatic and, so was he. And then that like brings out the crazy in one another. But like, other than that, I just like low key now.
Yeah.
And if any crazy happens, I'll just emulate it into a hookup in my relationship and try it that way. It's called role playing for a reason, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. I think with both of us, like in our 20s and a lot of drugs and alcohol, I think we have those type of stories, but it gets to the point where you get older, you get tired of it, you want to settle down more, you want to relax, you don't want that crazy energy,
No.
That feeling all the time. But as far as like a crazy relationship, I gotta say real quick about this crazy relationship. And about this guy too, but the crazy part about him was that he was a severe alcoholic, okay? And this is me coming out of like relapsing, trying to get back on the horse, whatever. And I would go downtown with him, and he would be drinking, and I'd be, drinking really not that much, or if anything. And he would be so drunk every single time that this happens that I would have to babysit him all the way to downtown to where he lived. And it was like he would just run into stores and like cause a scene. He would go behind the counters. He would go in kitchens and restaurants. He would like walk into restaurants and just walk right into the kitchen. He would get kicked out, thrown out, kicked out. And I'm like trying so hard. You can imagine like just doing this for like the last hour of the night, just like babysitting this guy.
Yeah.
And then finally getting to his place and finding out that he pisses the fucking bed. And I'm saying pisses because he's done it more than one time. He actually pissed the bed. And when you piss the bed, and then you get angry at me for helping him clean it, and I'm not doing it right, or I'm not holding the mattress right, and then get mad at me. I think that's definitely the craziest.
Because you've done it a million times.
Yeah, for sure. And then my craziest hookup, my boy, I'm not going to say his name, but my favorite friend with benefits of all time.
T?
Yes. And T. Let's just keep it at that. And we had the craziest and the best sex that I've ever had in my life up to this time, up till today. And his neighbor from the apartment complex came down and knocked on the door because we were making so much noise, and like his head was hitting the bed thing. And we would have like 3 hour episodes every single time that I saw him. He was a great guy. He was a great guy.
Shout out to all the great guys.
All these people. Yeah, exactly. Everybody that made these stories.
We hope we're a part of your stories as well, which we know we are.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe somewhere, someday, sometime, they're telling the same stories, and they'll be like, there was this crazy motherfucker that, whatever it is.
She put her heel through the $250,000 upholstery.
Yeah. Oh my God. Right. Yeah. I mean, shit. It's wild. I hope you guys have wild stories like that too. I'm sure you do. Everybody does. And that is the story. That is the story, and that are our stories. And definitely share them in the comments. That'll be awesome if you share some in the comments. I would love to see that. We would love to see that. So yeah, Nikki P. That is the end of the show. That is relationships and or. How should I write it? And or? Yeah, and or. Relationships and or hookups. Please give it up one time.
Woo!
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Well, I am going to go enjoy my bajillion-dollar burger.
Yes, I can't wait to see a picture of it.
That I've been dreaming about.
Yes, definitely take a picture of that.
For over a month.
Enjoy. Yeah, right? Really, enjoy. Have a good time. Happy birthday again.
Love
Happy birthday
you.
to Nikki
and
P.
all.
Yes, love you guys. You can check us out every Friday night here. And we do have an audio show. It's going to be back up and running probably next week. Look out for that. You can just Google us, Mixture of Variety Podcast. Mixture of Variety Entertainment. That's what this stands for right now. Remember to stay moving forward and never back in 2022. Move, baby. Move. That's what it is. All right, Nikki P. Any last words?
Enjoy your fucking weekend.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Love you all.
Yes, have a good weekend.